Whew. It's cold out. I'm at the start of corporate holiday party season. I already did one last night that I don't even think I got any photos or videos of, but you'll just have to take my word for it. And I'm about to walk in to set up for a really intimate gathering. I think there's just gonna be 15 or 20 people spread across a company here in Connecticut for their company holiday party, doing a 40-minute stand-up show, and then 15 to 20 minutes of a close-up sleight of hand for anybody who wants to see it. Okay, I know that you can't see me. It's totally pitch black out here, but I just walked in. I met the guy who booked me from the company. Really nice. Brought me up to the room. The room is absolutely tiny. Like, it barely fits the 15 people that are there. I'm gonna have very little room to work tonight, so this will be interesting. One of the things you have to do when you end up in a situation like this where there's way too small of a room for the type of show you would normally do, you have to adapt. So tonight, I'm taking out a few of the bigger stand-up pieces, like the Walmart bag with all the jokes and the bill that goes up in flames. It's too small of a room for that. But I'm putting in its place a handful of pieces of sleight of hand close-up magic because it's a small enough room for people to see that. So little things you have to do to adapt to these situations. That's the lesson of tonight. Well, it's officially snowing, and they've been warning us that today we're supposed to get 3 to 5 inches in this part of the state, which, honestly, being from Buffalo, living in the Northeast my whole life, it's not that bad. The only issue is I have a corporate event tonight, an hour away, that there's no highways I can use to get there. It's 100% small back roads with very few lights and like one lane. And we're supposed to get 3 to 5 inches here. Up there where I'm going in the state, they're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches. So technically I should be driving out of the worst part into a better part. But nonetheless, it means I'm going to have to build lots and lots of extra hours into my day today. So... Snow started coming down, as you can see, so I am packing carefully for tonight. My suit's all packed up in here. 2 shirts, one I'm planning on wearing, one for a backup. Extra change of clothes, including a thermal shirt, just in case we get stuck. Dress shoes, shoe shine, you know why. Hold this thing up. Boom. Alright, the snow's definitely coming down now. I'm gonna leave pretty soon. Before I leave, I'm gonna quickly shovel off the driveway to help Lindsay out for later. GoPro, start recording. Well, the roads are not as bad as I thought they were going to be. I mean, they're not great, but it's not too bad. I left super early. Just for context, it's 1:45 in the afternoon right now. If the GPS is correct and if all goes well, I'll be there at 2:30, and I don't actually need to be there until 5:30. So I brought my laptop with me, my MacBook, which is something I never take out of the house anymore because I really have no need for it. But figured if I get there super early, I can get some work done, maybe do a little bit of work on my book. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to know more about that. Figured
better to be safe today. I'll just get there. I get on the road super early. That way, if there is a problem, if there's a major issue, I still have lots of extra time built in. All that matters when you're booked for an event is that you're there. They really don't care. I mean, nobody wants you to be unsafe. You know, clients are reasonable, they're still people. But at the end of the day, if you live in the Northeast, if you live in an area that has, you know, crazy winters like we do, and you are willing to accept an event that's an hour or 2 or 3 hours away, once you sign the contract, once you agree to do the event, you've agreed to, within reason, to be there under any conditions. And I have made it to events in very dicey conditions before. 2:40. Took me an hour and 10 minutes. It was supposed to take like 50 minutes. That's not too bad. I've got almost 3 hours before I even need to be getting ready for the event. So I guess we're gonna go in, get some food, get some coffee, work on my book, and I don't know. I guess that's it. Well, it's about time to start getting set up for the show itself. It's almost 5 o'clock, not quite. This is the room for the stand-up portion of tonight's event. It'll be an after-dinner show for just about 20 minutes. Before that, I'm doing an hour of cocktail hour strolling, and then that means that all I have to do right now is set up for the stand-up show. I think I am going to use the new speaker system right here. At the point you're watching this vlog, you won't know what speaker system I'm talking about, but in a couple of weeks you'll see a video go up. That's my review of this new speaker system I'm using, so this will actually be my first time testing it out. For the record, I have my regular speaker system in the car just in case this doesn't go well. I'm always prepared, I always have backups. Check, check, test, test, 1, 2, check, check, check. Test. That setup just took 4 minutes. It used to take me 20, 25 minutes to set up the sound stuff. So this thing, oh yes, loving it. They're very kindly letting me record tonight, so set up here at the back of the room facing that way. It's so hard to find, as I've talked about before in some of my videos. Oh, hello. I run a YouTube channel that shows kind of the behind the scenes of what it looks like to be an entertainer, so nobody will show up in it that doesn't want to be in it. It's just me talking to the camera. So actually, that was the CEO of the company. I didn't want to bother him by filming while he was looking at the room. Just wanted to have a quick conversation with him. You Alex?
Yeah.
I'm Brian, the magician.
Nice
How are
to
you
meet you.
doing? Very nice to meet you.
Awesome.
I'm digging your sweater.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I run a YouTube channel behind the scenes. Do you mind if I?
Oh, nice, man.
Right?
Yeah.
I always ask people that don't know before I'm gonna film. Yeah. Well, so introduce yourself again.
I'm Alex.
Alex. Very cool to meet you. I love this this sweater, and I'm. So is this the cocktail hour? It's gonna be in here?
It's getting there. Yeah. Everybody's gonna be roaming around here.
Okay, cool. So I'll be in here, you'll be in here, it'll be a good time for everybody. That dude Alex was really, really cool. We got a lot to talk about. I'm gonna link all of his stuff in the description below, but we talked for so long that there's only 2 minutes before the cocktail hour starts, so I gotta get stuff in my pockets and get started right now.
Just wrapped up cocktail hour. It was fun. It's a great group, kind of an easy crowd. Dinner for one. About 5 minutes, everybody comes in here, CEO will make a few remarks, and then we do the show.
It'll be easier to follow this with only 2, won't it? Maybe I should just start over with only 1. It'd be a little bit simpler with only, you can take the ends off the wrong side. I have to come back up here and put them back on the right side. Now, if I place it under the cup like this, I have to bring it on the top of the cup like that. If I place it in the elbow, it comes out of that elbow. Place it in the ear, it comes out of the nose. If I place it under the cup, it comes back on top of the cup. Are you following this? Neither am I. What'd you say? You think there's 2 balls. A lot of people think there's 2 balls, and you're right. The other one's a potato, which doesn't make any sense. So that's, you ready? You face that way, I'll face this way. Here we go. Oh, before you start drawing, make sure you tilt it up enough so I can see it in the mirrors I set up before the show. There's one here, there, that's a joke, all right? You just start drawing there. This is the best $2 I ever stole from my dentist, seriously. Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it very much. Have a great, thanks so much for having us.
Hey, it's tomorrow. It's early. Got home late last night. Snow was bad on the way home, but it's all stopped now. I have one more event on the weekend, an early event this morning. That's why I'm all suited up, well, almost suited up. And then I'm going to come home to meet Lindsay to go to the movies. I think there's been plenty in this vlog, so I'm going to call it right here. Thanks so much for watching. My name's Brian Miller, and always remember that our world is a shared experience. Have a great day.